Hello? Excuse me. Let's make a painting. All right. Let's go with it. Let's see what's going on. Flip the page over. Oops. Is that the right way? Yes, it is. Flip the page over. Put a lot of water on the back. Flip it over again. And this is how we gonna... Oh, is that center? Yes, it is. This is how we're gonna have water everywhere. And most important, we're gonna have very sticky paper staying on the glass. Doesn't move around anywhere. Now, where are we gonna start? Well, we're gonna start with this color. Which one is? Brown. Lapis brown. That's what it says. We're gonna pour it here. Let's see. Oh, a smudge. Let's take that smudge and make the line here. Now we're gonna take a lot of water, a lot of paint, and repeat the smudge. Then spread the smudge. And then add water to the smudge. Okay. And then we're done with the smudge. Now I'm gonna use, I started using more monotone, try to orientate myself to more monotone paintings. Not quite there yet, but still. I will make a bunch of clouds and one bristle. A bunch of clouds by simply tapping. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. Cover this. Clean the brush. Take a palette knife and start working on the ground. The ground is going to be fairly simple. Excuse me. Man, I hope I don't get sick again. Fairly simple with a bunch of rocks on the background. Should I pick like a baby mountains? Yeah, I should. Well, they're not baby mountains, but they're very far away from us. There we go. Simply pushing the paint around. That's how simple it is. Here we're gonna have a big rock overlap. It's a huge landscape. I got the second. So we have the foreground, we have the midground, and we have the horizon. And now we're gonna focus on the sky. The sky. Well, blend a little bit. One thing I wanna reference, and this is where we're gonna use our first color, and it's gonna be bluey, of course. A little bit of water. Just a little bit, nothing special. Multiple brush and blend. So we can have a nice warm transition. There we go. Remove some of the highlights in the sky, leaving with the dark spots. Very simple. I will try to get more simplistic, especially yesterday, I believe, yesterday. Yesterday I made 3 paintings and man, they're busy, like super busy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload them like in the same chronicle order that I did them, but you will recognize them. I'm 100% sure about that, because man, they look busy. So we're gonna take a break from that. I'll make some fluffy clouds, man. I mean, who doesn't like them? There we go. And of course, up here, and like I said, let me finish we'll try to keep it not busy, man. We'll try to keep it fairly simple, very minimalistic, with a bunch of stuff going around, but in a more elegant way, in a more fine way, if that makes sense, of course. There we go. There we go, our clouds, man. I love clouds. I think I love clouds more than rocks, if I gotta be honest. I like rocks a lot, but man, clouds are something else. Clouds are a different level. If the rocks are like the level boss, clouds are like the end game boss. There you go. Now, one thing, I want to take a little bit of dark blue and just add dry on dry. And the reason for that is I want something stable here. There you go. That's not dark blue, that's more like a purple. That's fine. You know, totally acceptable. And a little bit of black. Here, I want to emphasize a little bit on the back, so I can show a little bit better the midground. Because midground is like totally disappear here because the foreground overlap the midground here. But here, I can afford to make a little bit higher contrast, so I can show the midground. Which one is this, of course? More than enough. One thing I want to do for sure is make this a little bit darker, this part here. Not all of it. Excuse me. This part. And I will be extremely gentle because I don't want everything to just go away. But I want to be a little bit more specific here. There you go. Just a little bit. The reason for that is I want to show this part here better. Clean the brush and make it disappear. There you go. There you go. Watercolor, abstract, landscape.